Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Geminis for the full moon in Libra. Now this full moon is taking place on March 28th. Balance, harmony are the major themes of this full moon, which carries beautiful high-powered energy for healing, protection, harmony. And this Venusian Libran energy is about beauty, about balance, success, compassion, passion, art. So let's go ahead and jump into this, my dear Geminis. Let's see what messages come through for you. And as I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways that you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell if you want to get updates whenever I upload new content, which I am doing quite frequently. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to see what messages the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, so some of you guys are absolutely building something that's stable, whether it's a relationship, a partnership, a business, a nice little up-leveling there, stability. Wow, Six of Cups. We get a couple of cards out there. So let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Geminis. Geminis, I wanted to just call you Pisces. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Pisces or you have Pisces in your chart. There may be a message in that reading for you. All right. Hierophant energy, Taurus energy, commitment. Some of you, this is about higher education. Woof. Eight of Wands, working with law of attraction. Some of you about marriage. All right. Messages for my dearest Geminis for this full moon in Libra. Okay, so we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. So oftentimes in my Gemini readings, I do pick up on Gemini Cancer energies. If you're on the cusp, or maybe you have Cancer in your chart, or you're dealing with a Cancer. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Unknown card. That's a special card in this particular deck. The King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and we get the Devil. All right, beautiful. So I do see some of you guys are walking away from someone or something because there's this, I'm with this Unknown card and the Devil energy. I'm not getting this as being toxic. I'm getting that there's this really, really strong magnetic pull between you and a person, or you and a place, or you and a new job, or new location, some sort of new journey. It's almost like you can't put your finger on it. Okay. And I do feel like your mental body is like a little bit confused, but your instincts, your soul is like really drawing you towards whatever this might be, a person, a relationship, a job, maybe even just taking a vacation. Like you need to go somewhere. You might have been dreaming about a particular place. So we get the World card. Absolutely some beautiful travel here in your future, Geminis. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer, have Cancer energy, but the World card is telling me, and the Chariot card, that you guys are definitely moving, traveling, okay? For some of you, it's going to be literal travel. We see that with the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Things are moving very quickly. But you're definitely closing out some sort of difficult cycle. For some of you guys, you're absolutely being called to go somewhere where there's some sort of activation for you. So for example, if you're drawn to go to Stonehenge or the Egyptian pyramids, or, go for a walk in a particular set of woods or to a desert, wherever it is that you're being called to go or you might be dreaming of, this is where there's something there waiting for you. This is beautiful energy, you guys. Underneath there, we have the Five of Cups. There's something in this journey that's going to be extremely healing. Now, some of you guys, you may have, you may have had some sort of heartbreak or setback when it comes to love and relationships. And if you're being called to move or to change or to travel, Spirit is saying there's absolutely something waiting for you. Seven of Swords, something here that was draining for you. Many of you guys, this is a really weird sort of message, but I am getting that some of you, you may have been in a karmic connection and you guys are still living together, but you're separated. Seven of Swords, it's very, very draining for you. It's replaying the sadness, the heartache. Spirit saying, get out and move. Close out this cycle. It's time to move forward. For some of you, it may be a job. Okay, it may be, maybe a place where you're being called to travel. That just keeps coming up so strong in this reading. So I do apologize about repeating that. The Chariot card, Cancerian energy, this is about maturity, this is about strength, and this is about your willpower, Gemini. So you are absolutely moving on up, moving to different places, traveling, ascending, up-leveling. Gorgeous energy. And many of you guys, you're moving towards someone or something, but you can't put your finger on it. You don't know why, but it's just something you have to do. This is your soul calling, Gemini. Answer the call. I see in your mental body that you might be a little bit confused because this might be out of the ordinary. It might be something that people are cautioning you about. It might be something that you yourself don't quite understand. But what Spirit is saying with these Two of Swords, it doesn't matter. You're making the right decision. There's something in this for you. Some of you, you've been dreaming about a place or a person, or maybe even like a new career path. And some of you guys are even going to be dreaming about a certain place, and I feel like you could drive by or walk through it and you get deja vu and you're like, I've been here before. There's something there for you, Gemini, okay? But the mental body, I feel like, is having a hard time understanding and integrating this because there's something very spiritual taking place here. So you get the Unknown card. Not everything is meant for us to understand at the time. So it's about trusting your intuition, opening your, sourcing your wisdom from what your gut is telling you to do, your third eye, your crown chakra. Trust your angels and your guides. They're leading you to something that is meant for you with the Devil energy. What you need to do, King of Wands. The King of Wands is a traveler, is an adventurer, and he's all about the solar plexus energy. He's about really trusting his instincts. He's using his previous experiences, and we see that with the Chariot card, that you're going to be successful. Even if you don't understand what it is that you're doing or you're being called to do, or you're going somewhere completely new, starting a completely new journey. Maybe some of you are moving to another side of the world, to another state, whatever it might be. This is really telling me that you have what it takes within. So even if your experience isn't exactly matched with what you're going to do, everything that you have been through has been preparing you for this moment, for this beautiful journey, Gemini. The Eight of Cups, you need to walk away. This is that energy for those of you who might be living in a situation that isn't healthy for you any longer. If it's a relationship that's sort of been holding you back, if it's a place, whatever it is, a job, Spirit is saying it's time to walk away. It's time to really trust this energy. Time to trust what your soul is calling you to do. And you may, again, your mental body doesn't quite understand it. For some of you, it takes time, right, for the mental body to catch up. Okay, if there's healing taking place, it may take the body longer to catch up to the mental body, or vice versa. But I definitely feel, Gemini, you guys are being called to travel or to go on this journey. It could be a figurative journey. All right, we have the Knight of Swords, what you need to know. This is in alignment with your true soul's calling, what you're meant to do. It's going to be swift. It's going to be pretty easy. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the energies that are at play with this full moon. And so, we have Venus, Chiron, and the Sun that are aligning with the full moon. And Chiron is currently in Aries, okay? And it's reminding us to use our wounding, so anything that's been quite difficult for us, and we see that with the Five of Cups here and the Seven of Swords, something that maybe we weren't able to see until now. We're using this wounding to help us step into our power, which is really this sort of Chariot energy. To step into our power. And then we have this soft Venusian energy, this sensitive presence that's reminding us that we do it our own way and in our own time. And we might not understand that because this feels very different. It looks very different. And along with this full moon, Gemini, we have this grand trine between the moon, Mars, and Saturn. Okay, and this is considered a really, really positive omen. So we're going to see things that are going to flow smoothly and easily because they're in alignment with us. But it may have taken us a while, or it takes us taking a leap of faith in order for this to happen. Okay, so whatever hardships or struggles that we're currently sort of in, again, some of you guys, it's about your job, or it's about your current situation or your relationship or your living situation. You know, if we take positive action and we rely on our inner strength, which I'm seeing here with the King of Wands, and I'm seeing that action with the Chariot, even if you don't completely understand it, you know, what's going to happen is with this Mars, Saturn, and Moon combination, our hard work is going to be rewarded, and that's where we get this devil energy. All right, so what I'm seeing here, you guys, is this full moon. This is a major graduation point. So we're going to find ourselves at the end of a long journey that we've been really working hard to complete, but it's coming in sort of this unknown or unprecedented manner. And with the devil energy here, I'm just seeing this is something that you're really being called to. There's this magnetic attraction for you to do this, and you might not quite understand it, but there's this beautiful completion waiting for you with this World card. So Gemini, let's go ahead and see what else comes through for you guys for this full moon. All right, so we get the Queen of Earth and we get the Eight of Water. So you get double confirmation, Gemini, of walking away. It's time to start a new cycle. When we have the Eight of Water, it's like we've learned all we can from a particular situation. It's time to ascend. It's time to level up. It's time to move forward. It's time to go after that 9 and 10 of Cups. The Queen of Earth is a very nurturing energy. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about also making sure that, you know, you may have been in a situation where you were overgiving. And the King of Wands is about really stepping into your power and attracting people and situations that are positive for you. But it's taking some sort of action, some sort of walking away in order to, and nurturing yourself, because I do feel like there's uncertainty on this path, but you are completely prepared and equipped. And I feel like this is the universe sort of cradling you, Gemini, saying it's okay to take this risk. It's okay to close out this cycle. You're going to be rewarded in a really big way. And we see the Seven of Earth. This is something that actually has been in the works for quite some time. It may be, you know, it may be an intention that you set a long time ago that's finally coming to fruition. It's going to require patience, and it's also going to require you just taking things step by step. All right, but it's the right thing for you to do. I feel like there's an element of risk associated here, but Spirit's saying Four of Earth, it's going to bring you some sort of stability, some sort of 3D stability, okay? Because it's a very sort of spiritual energy, Gemini. Some of you guys are absolutely traveling to another land, to another place, to another city, to another state for a job, and this is to bring you stability, even though it feels counterintuitive, right? Because I feel like you're leaving some sort of security behind. Many of you guys are stepping into this Queen of Earth energy. It's something that you are completely prepared for and that Spirit has been preparing you for, but you just didn't know in what form this would take, all right? Overall energy, we get the Seven of Water. So I like this energy. There are a lot of blessings coming, and there is a lack of clarity here. So it's going to take you grounding, but we see all this grounding energy as you know, some of you guys, you're absolutely, and the Fool card did not come out here, but some of you guys, you're selling all your stuff and you're moving off the grid, or you're moving to another country, or you're moving to be with the one that you love. Or you took a job overseas. And again, there's some fears and there are illusions, but there's also all of these possibilities, and there's just a lot of success coming your way, Gemini. Six of Air, so there's definitely movement and travel. Here's that Fool card, and it's bringing us the Sun. So with this new beginning, and some of you guys, you're finding love here, but it's taking really independent action, stepping into that Emperor energy, trusting yourself, trusting that you can sort of, no matter what comes your way, that you're going to be fine, that you have those internal resources, Gemini, to make your happiness, to be stable, even if it doesn't sort of look or feel that way. You may find love along the way, and some of you guys, this is about taking the plunge or a leap towards a soulmate or to a loved one, but it's a new journey where you're putting a beginner mind to it, and it's a very sort of healthy place to be. The Sun, this is growth, this is expansion, this is illumination, this is the happiest card in the deck. This new journey is bringing with it so many beautiful things. It's taking you out of a difficult time, okay, but it does take movement. It does take moving away, Eight of Cups, from someone or something, whether that's literal or that's figurative. But Gemini, it's bringing you stability. It's bringing you happiness. So let's go ahead and see what else comes through. My Gemini travelers, that's what I'm getting. Some of you guys are just heading out. Beautiful. This is something you've been called to do. Again, some of you may be dreaming of this place. This happened to me many, many years ago when I started dreaming about Machu Picchu. Within 6 months I was there. So it's, you know, you have to trust that kind of stuff. All right, chop wood. 42 breaks down to a 6. There's that Venusian energy. So what I'm seeing here with chop wood is, yeah, this is about, you know, some of you guys, this is you cleaning out your stuff from your apartment. I know that's a weird message because this is really an energy of like putting your head down, make it happen. For some of you guys, you do have a dream, okay? And whether that's to connect with a loved one, to, you know, up and move, to change your job, Spirit is saying that it, you know, with the 7 of Earth, it is a, you know, it is going to take strategy and putting one foot in front of the other. You know, if it's just sort of a dream, or if it's a little niggling that you have within to start a business or to move or to, you know, leave a current situation or relationship, it's going to take step-by-step work. But in the spiritual realms, like, it's all coming together, but you do have to meet Spirit halfway. All right, and we see deep knowing. This is coming out for a lot of readings. Trusting your intuition. Okay, absolutely trusting your intuition. And what I'm seeing here is that alignment with the moon, you know, this grand trine that's really going to allow things to flow effortlessly and smoothly in our favor, as long as we take, you know, we take the steps that we're being called to take here. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else comes through for my dear Geminis. For those of you where this is a romantic situation, we have true love. So this is the romance of a lifetime. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is the job of a lifetime. This is the trip of a lifetime. You guys apply it to your situation, and we get give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you guys, this is working on your partnership with your spirit guides and your angels, like really taking this leap of faith, knowing that you're not alone, knowing that you have what it takes, no matter what it might seem like in the 3D, to take this. There's an element of risk in this reading, but it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. For some of you, this may be a situation where you gave up because there was too much distance, or maybe your person was like, you know what, we can't, you know, this isn't going to work. But Spirit's saying, give your relationship a chance. This is something that, you know, if you don't go for it, if you don't try whatever this is you're being called to do, you're going to have regrets about not doing it. All right. So Gemini, it's very clear you're being urged to do something here. Trust that inner knowing, that inner voice, that inner calling, whatever it is. For some of you, it might be starting a new career, like in the arts, or it could even be online. But it's a departure from what you've been doing, without a doubt. And, you know, the world is a beautiful success, so there's not much to worry about here. So we get passion. I am entering a portal of euphoric love, number 11. So for some of you, absolutely, there's love on this journey. And what they're showing me right now is the Fool's journey. And so remember, when the Fool runs across, you know, when we get to the Lovers, you know, the Fool runs across his other half, or the person that they just realize they can't live without. And I feel like many of you guys, you are going to be finding love on this journey. Like, quite literally, there's a soulmate set, you know, somewhere along this path and taking this risk. But for others of you, you know, it's about really loving yourself and really going after your dreams and after your passions. I cannot stress enough here, Gemini, that Spirit is saying you are going to be rewarded. Okay, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. So you're being asked to really seize the day. And even if you're caught up here in the mental body, just understand that there's a reason that there's this strong magnetic pull towards whatever this is. Okay, and it's definitely, you know, involves your higher purpose here. What I love about her, and I said this in another reading, is that it's the root chakra being activated here. So you have a deep trust and a sense of security, stability, and ease, and feeling at home in the body, so that you trust yourself. This is about your survival instincts, Gemini. This trip, this journey, you trust yourself to be able to roll with the punches, survive the changes and anything that comes at you. And that's the King of Wands energy. You know, he believes enough in himself that whatever position he's in, he's going to come out on top. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.